It was popping. New year. Same you, but different shit. Notice I didn't say a different you. I said different shit. No reason to make a different you, because the greatness has always been in you. The greatness is already in you. It's always been there. The problem is, many people don't see the greatness within themselves because a lot of times we're looking for it the wrong way. A lot of times we are dependent on people's approval to say that we're great. Sometimes it could be results of life. Sometimes it could be money. Sometimes people feel like if they don't have money, they don't have greatness in themselves. Sometimes people feel like if they're not told that they're good looking, that they don't have greatness in themselves. I would say that sometimes people don't feel like they have looks, but everybody has looks, and looks are subjective. So you can look good to one person, not good to the next. Not look good to one person, look good to the next. You know what I'm saying? You know, the problem is y'all looking for approval in other people to tell y'all that y'all great, to tell you that you're a wife or a husband, you know, to tell you that you're a great father and mother. Now, when it comes to that great father and mother shit, I will admit that that's one thing that kind of does depend on another person's opinion. But anything outside of that, like anything outside of your kids, man, I don't care if it's your mom's, I don't care if it's your dad or whatever. Anybody else's opinion outside of your kids is irrelevant. The greatness is within you. You're just looking for it somewhere else. That's the issue. It's in everybody. The greatness is in everybody. You know, like let's just say, for an example, a woman who wants to leave an abusive man or a cheater or whatever case, but she can't do it because that man has made her feel like she's not good enough, right? Or she's ugly, or you got too many kids, nobody will want you, whatever, right? So she just stays with the person, which throws a monkey wrench in her greatness, not just with her person, but you have to find that greatness within yourself first to make it in your life, to be able to manifest it within your life. You can't become one of these athletes, or I hate to use them, but that's what everybody always look up to, you know, athletes, entertainers, rappers, whatever. You know what I mean? There's obviously a lot of great people other than them in this world or history of life. But the point is, you can't become great, or you can't make your life great until you become great first within yourself. But you're gonna have a lot of people beating you down, or trying to take that greatness from you, trying to take that shine from you within yourself. Not the shine that you ride in a car or you got a gold chain on, not that shine. That actually comes from the shine within yourself, to be able to do great things, to be able to buy those things. See, when you man, I really don't want to go get gas, but I'm going to. When you have greatness within yourself, nothing can really shake you. Like, maybe a woman leaves you on red, but you don't even care because you feel like she can't get a better guy than you. Now, that woman might think a guy's better than you, but you, deep down inside, like, I'm legit. How can she really do better than me? Or it could be vice versa. You know what I mean? I just feel like everybody has greatness within themselves, but they're not tapping into it. And a lot of it is because they are they are depending on someone else to tell them that they're this great person. And without these people or this person telling me this, then I don't feel great. You see what I'm saying? AKA, I need a relationship, or I don't feel like this special person, or I don't feel happy. I don't feel like there's happiness within myself unless I'm in a relationship with somebody, or, you know, shit like this. Or unless I got so much in a bank account or whatever. All kind of things, right? But what if you had a relationship and you still felt like shit? What if you had $1 million and you still felt like you was nobody? Then what? Guess the money ain't the problem, is it? It's not the problem. And social media actually convinces you to actually kind of baits you into looking for this greatness that's in yourself outside in somebody else first. And what I mean by this is it makes you feel like you have to go get approval from other people to feel great, basically. Instead of you already feeling great, you need other people to tell you that. If they're not clicking like on your shit, then obviously you're not saying something right? But that's not true. A lot of people can like your shit and not like it at all. They like it, but they just didn't click like on the motherfucker. It could be happening on YouTube. You know, maybe you don't want that in your like section of the video, so you didn't click like. Let me get out for a second. imagine trying to seek approval of someone telling you that you're a great person when they don't even have the ability to tell themselves that they're a great person. A lot of you guys are trying to find approval from women who will be online taking pics of themselves 24/7 in their stories and all that. I mean, like every 5 seconds they got a new picture. And that's because they're looking for approval from you guys, or they could be looking for a bag or whatever. But still, it's still approval because, you know, even if it's just a bag, because the woman would look in herself and be like, I'm capable of getting my own bag. I really don't need a man's bag. You know, she would go on her own. She would believe in herself that I can go out and get the bag. Not I have to put on makeup in a story every day 24/7 and try to get a bag from a man. You see what I'm saying? If she believed in herself. But if she doesn't, then this is what she's going to do. You see what I'm saying? This is what she's going to do. Because she feels like she basically has to con a man out of the bag because she doesn't believe in her own abilities of going to go out and obtain a bag. And the greatness is there, but she just doesn't see it. If she's seen it, she would go that route. She would not go the other route. A lot of females do not want to show themselves like that or sleep with men like that, but they do it because of survival. They feel like they can't get it on their own, so let me do it this way. A lot of y'all men don't believe in yourselves. That's why you need a woman's approval. That's why that's why you marry a woman that you don't really want and shit like this. Or you need approval from other men. You know what I'm saying? That's why you'll see a lot of men. Nobody agrees with him, so I'm not going to agree with him either, even though I really do. I'm just not, because all the other guys didn't agree with him. Or I'm not going to say nothing on a video about how certain females are because I don't want to ruffle their feathers and then make it to the point that I won't ever get a girl. But if you believed in yourself, you would know that real women would love you, so you wouldn't be scared. You would know who yourself is. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know who their self is. This is why they're still searching for it in other people's approval and all this other shit. Sex, drugs, and all this other shit. And nobody's innocent. None of us. But it has to be said. It's not like, just because none of us are innocent don't mean that it can't be touched on or exposed. People kill me with that, saying, well, if you're not innocent about something, then you can't speak on it. How come you can't? That's like you stole something from the store as a kid and now you can't speak on thieves. Yeah, you can. Because you've done it before. You know how it made people feel. You know the results of it from you doing it, etc. Or it's like somebody selling drugs and now they can't speak on it or some shit. Because they don't do it no more. That's ridiculous. Those are some of the best people to be speaking on it. Because they've been there, they've done it, they know the consequences, they know the ins and outs of it. How come they can't speak on it? Make it make sense. The greatness is within everybody, man, but do you want it? I guess. Do you want it, or do you want to keep playing around and dealing with people who don't give a fuck about you and all this other shit? The choice is on you. But the greatness is definitely in you. You just got to stop seeking for it through other people's approval. And Facebook is the biggest trap when it comes to that shit. Social media is the biggest trap when it comes to that. A lot of people don't even realize why they post selfies of themselves every day. They don't even know why. They just doing it out of habit and shit like that. But if they sat back and thought about it, like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this so much. Maybe I should be actually doing something with my life more than just posting a picture for men and their attention. Because that's what it boils down to. And then when they don't get the attention of the guy they want, now they got to Now they want to make all the other men that actually like them feel that way. That's all they're doing. They want you to feel how someone else made them feel. Since someone they like didn't want them and they feel unwanted, now I want to make you feel that way. This is what you're dealing with. But all this could be avoided if you believe in yourself and you don't need that person's approval or any person's approval. So once you see the bullshit, you'll know, all right, it's time to slide. You see what I'm saying? This is why you see a lot of men constantly getting rejected by a woman. Unless he's trolling. Like, I think it's funny if a woman rejects me, I might troll her. You know what I mean? I don't know. I probably wouldn't, but I mean, if I was to do anything, I'd probably troll a woman. Meaning still trying to talk to her, killing her with kindness. Like, see, I don't give a fuck if you rejected me or not. It don't matter. That's probably what I would do. I don't know for sure. But I mean, I'm just thinking. I wouldn't get mad over it though. If anything, I would just kill the woman with kindness. Letting her know that it doesn't bother me that you reject me. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't suggest that. But this is why this stuff happens, because the person can't accept, or this person is seeking for the approval from that person. A lot of times that person don't even feel like they're good enough. That's why you see them with settling for certain type of men or women. That's why I tell y'all to stay on your self-improvement, because when you do get rejected on self-improvement, it's not going to hurt. It's not going to bother you, because you know who you are. Plain and simple. If you know that I know I'm better than any of the guys she likes, even though she likes them better than me. This could be vice versa as a woman, by the way. But let's just say you know that. Like, man, I know any of the guys she picked ain't fucking with me all across the board. I know they not. Right? If you know that in your heart of hearts, you're not going to get mad at the girl. You're just going to think she's dumb. See, there's a difference between a woman rejecting you and you thinking that you're the problem and you're not good enough, or thinking she's not good enough. That's what I think. And that's how you should think. If a woman rejects me, I think she's not good enough. Because she's not good enough, and this is why. Because in order for somebody to be good enough for me, they have to feel like I'm the best. That woman don't feel that way. So by default, she's not good enough. That ain't got nothing to do, that ain't even including what you could be better at than a man that she actually likes. But vice versa, by the way, for the women watching, or who will be watching. That's not even talking about all the other shit, like I'm better at this and that. Nah, we just talking about in general. Like, just in general. If she doesn't think you're the best, by default, she's not good enough. She can't be. Because she's not going to give you the best experience. The woman that actually thinks you're the best will give you. What you're going to get with a woman who doesn't think you're the best is cheating, lying, use, shit like that. That's what you're going to get. She's not going to be happy either. Not a good thing. When you know you have greatness within, you know you can make better moves. You're not scared to try real estate. You're not scared to make moves, man. You're not scared to fail. You're just not scared, man. There's no fear. You can't be a top tier man without seeking greatness within yourself. If you constantly seek it if you think you need a woman on your arm, or a few women, or a bunch of women that you slept with to make you feel this way, then you don't know what greatness is. You've never met it yet. And I don't care if you slept with 1 billion women. That's not greatness. Care if you got $1 billion. That's not greatness. It could be if you got all the other stuff, like your mind, your heart, your intelligence, the way you think. All this got to be in line. Your spirit. The wrong way. Because your mind not right. You stepping on people. Stealing, killing. The greatness is within yourself, man. It's not found in someone else's opinions. It's just not, and it never will be. So stop seeking for it from other people. Oh, please show me. Please tell me I'm great. I'm better than the next guy. A lot of the females like men that ain't doing nothing with their lives. But you let that affect. You let that make you feel some type of way. So these girls like, let's just say a girl likes low life dudes, but you like the girl, so now you feel like you're nobody because she likes low life dudes. Dog, she likes low life guys. You're probably too good for her, and she probably knows that. But a woman will shut it down if she knows you're too good for her. My bad, shit cut off. I'm about to get off here anyway. But I don't think a lot of men understand that. I think a lot of men think rejection automatically means that you're not good enough for the woman. Man, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of times it just doesn't mean that. It just doesn't, man. And y'all confuse a woman putting on makeup and doing up her face and shit with greatness, because you don't understand greatness because you haven't found it in yourself. When you find it in yourself, you understand that you'll start to understand greatness within a woman. Or if you're a woman watching, you start to find greatness in yourself, you're going to start to understand what greatness is within a man, what's helped you pick better. And not sweat people who, I don't like him, he's not light-skinned, or he's not dark-skinned, or he's not brown-skinned, or whatever skinned. This dumb shit. Or I can't use him. A lot of that is they can't use you. They sometimes it's not that they don't see the greatness in you. Sometimes it's because they do see the greatness in you. Oh shit, this guy's too smart. He's on his shit. I can't manipulate him. Nah, I don't want him. Let me get another simp to take care of my 5 kids because he's too smart. He's not gonna come out. And y'all men, what do? You take it to heart. Like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm about to go jump over a bridge. I'm not good enough. Because you don't know the greatness in yourself. See, the greatness in yourself would have helped you peep the game. Like, yeah, she just don't want to fuck with me because she know that she can't get that shit off of me. She probably been watching my videos and know that I'm on point. She can't get it off of me. That's why she don't want to fuck with me. Or you won't even give a fuck why she don't want to fuck with you. Same thing with the women. Same thing with the women. The greatness in a woman, when a woman has greatness within herself, she gonna peep shit out. Like, he don't want to fuck with me because he knows that I'm not gonna be like the other women and bow down or whatever the fuck. Whatever the case may be. You'll recognize the game, or you'll recognize why, because your inner spirit will let you know. And honestly, you won't give a fuck. Like, he won't fuck with me because she shows her titties in her story and I don't. That's why they not fuck with me. That's why I'm not getting likes. A great woman's gonna recognize that, but she's not gonna comply and do the opposite to get the likes. Because why? Because the great woman don't need that she don't need that validation, because within herself she already finds it. She don't have to go out, or not go out, she don't even that, but she don't have to get on the stories and post a bunch of pictures of herself to get validation every day from other people who half the time really ain't even validating you. They just want to fuck you. So it's different. You know what I mean? It's not real validation. It's not. And that's what social media is a lot. A lot of times you get people gassed up thinking that what they said was so real. That was the realest shit ever. He got 100 likes. The realest shit ever. He ain't say nothing that the next motherfucker ain't said. Difference is they not fuck with the next motherfucker because he not simping or some shit. So they not clicking like on his shit. You know what I mean? Or they jealous of that person. That dude really popping in real life. So they don't want to like his shit, but they'll like the other guy's shit. Because in real life, he's not popping, or they shine harder than him or just as much as him. So it doesn't bother them to give him shine on Facebook. I feel like if you're not careful, social media is one of the greatest is one of the, how can I say this? Probably one of the biggest confident destroyers and self-esteem destroyers, because even if it's not subjective, sometimes you don't even realize that you're seeking validation or approval or some shit from other people when you should be seeking it for yourself. And you should be trying to focus on your life and improving your life more than dealing with strangers who don't give a damn about you, man. Let's just be real about it. If you're not benefiting them, they don't give a fuck. Almost forgot this. You know, when a woman cheats on a man and the man doesn't leave her, that comes from not having that greatness within yourself. You know, to be able to be sitting in a situation like, okay, I'm sitting good. I got this going on. I got that going on. I'm not an ugly person. Eventually I'll find somebody better, etc. And you'll leave it alone. But if you don't have that greatness in yourself, you're going to stay. The woman going to stay. This is why people stay with people who cheat on them. They're going to say, oh, I love the person, I'll forgive them. But in reality, they're never going to forget about the cheating. And it's always going to make them feel a certain way. So they stay because they're scared that they can't build a better life and become a better person and find a better person later. And I put that last for a reason, because it's about becoming a better you first, and building a better life first before that other person. You shouldn't even worry about the other person yet. That's why I put that last. A lot of people do it the opposite way. They put the other person first, then they want to try to build a better life and a better them, because they don't have the greatness within themselves and they think it's found in someone else. That's why they reach for someone else first as soon as they break up with somebody and they're down low because they're hurt, heartbroken, and feel like they nobody and feel like they're not good enough, right? So they go reaching out for people to change their mind, or drugs, you know, to help them feel different and change their mind, actually. Because drugs could change your mind in a sense of making you forget what's going on with your life. Still changing your mind. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's a mindset that makes you feel like it's changing, right? So they reach for shit. Girls, men, drugs, you know what I mean, etc. Instead of reaching in within themselves, that inner person, that inner greatness, which is basically AKA God. The inner greatness in yourself is God. I didn't say you was God. I said the inner greatness in yourself. Meaning, everything you do that's great. How you become out, how you turn out great, diet, and whatever it is. It all got to be attributed to God first. Because God is going to be the one that's going to actually ultimately reveal this greatness within ourselves and help us manifest it. But people are telling you it's a woman or a man that brings this greatness out of you. That's the biggest lie that I've heard. And I'm not saying that a woman or man can't bring greatness out of you. I'm not saying they can't bring greatness out of you. But they're not the ultimate one. They are not the greatness within you. It's the Most High. It's not women or men. So when you go looking for women or men to bring this greatness out of you, yeah, they might be able to do a little bit, but they're not going to do it on the level that the Most High can do it. They can't do it on the level of the Most High. That's why when women say, or women or men, it's both ways. They want to be the one to bring the greatness out the woman or man. I don't want to be that. Now I want to contribute to you bringing that greatness out of you. I want to help you. But I know the Most High is the one that's the ultimate creator. I'd rather the Most High build the woman than me. He can build the woman better. You got people out here trying to build women and men. Instead, they want to be gods. They want to be your God. Nah, that's the Most High's job. The woman's a blessing from God to me. Not me building the woman to be the blessing. I can't do that. I'm not God. And if she's looking for it within me or other people, she's going to fail too. The only way a man or woman can reach that full greatness within yourself is within yourself, aka the Most High, because that's what it is. Again, I must stress, I did not say we are God. I said the God within us. You know what I mean? There's a difference. There's a difference. But, you know that God within yourself, it's going to be that energy that's, you know what, man, I really care about this guy, but he cheats on me and all that. I'm gone. I don't care what happens. I don't care if I got another man for the next 10 years. I don't care what happens. Me and my kid, I don't care if I got 3 kids. We're going to find a way to make it because I have that greatness within myself. I believe within myself. Now I'm going to be all right. I'm gone. I'm not going to stay here because I don't want to be here, so I'm gone. But if you don't have that in yourself, damn, I got to stay. I really don't want to. I'm tired of sleeping with him. I don't even want to deal with him at all, touch him or nothing. But I got to stay because we got kids and this and that. This is what happens, man. Oh, she cheated on me, but I can't leave, man. I'm scared. How can I don't want to deal with child support and all that, man. If you got that greatness in yourself, you be like, fuck that child support. I'm going to get enough money to be able to buy a lawyer to fix all this shit. You're not scared, basically. You see? And this shit, everybody got it in them, but, people are not reaching their full potential because of fear and seeking approval from other people and all this other shit. Goes back to the rejection shit. I don't feel like, if a woman rejects me, I don't feel like she's rejecting me. I feel like she's rejecting herself. That's how good I feel about myself. And it's not no arrogant, cocky thing. It's just honestly. Like, hey, I know what I'm about. I know who I am. I know what I would do if I had a woman. So you're rejecting yourself. You're not rejecting me. I just don't feel that way. But some people, if they don't have that greatness in themselves or they're not working on their lives and they're not in a certain place in their life, they're going to feel like they're not good enough. You see what I mean? That's how they're going to feel. Maybe it's a woman that don't want to let you fuck yet, but she like you, but she don't want to let you fuck yet. And you're dumbass thinking she's rejecting, or a woman. Not, let me say this. Same thing. A woman doesn't want to let you fuck yet, right? But some women might feel like, oh shit, he's leaving. Or no, the dude doesn't want to fuck with you because you won't let him fuck. Now some women will take it as, oh shit, maybe I should have. I might have played myself. That might have been a good one or whatever. But then you have other women who understand their worth. They're not going to do that. They understand if this guy was so great, he'd be looking for more things in me than other than that. Matter of fact, he don't even know me like that. Why does he want to fuck yet? You know what I mean? Shit like this. How many other women he wanted to fuck and didn't even know? Or he doesn't want to be the man that I deserve him to be. So now I feel rejected. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm the problem. But a woman who has that greatness within herself knows that he's rejecting himself. She knows he's a dummy. She knows she's a great woman. Like, you're stupid. But I can't change your mind. Time for me to go. Instead of, let me seek for his approval. I need him to like me and love me the way I deserve to be loved and not give me black eyes and shit. Man, fuck all that. All that stems from not seeing the greatness within yourself. If you see the greatness in yourself, I don't need him to get a bag. I'm going to get my own bag. Yeah, I want a man that got his bag too. But you know what? I'm going to get my own bag. I got 3 kids. I don't give a fuck. Watch me get my own bag. We're going to make it on our own. That's because that woman sees greatness within herself. But if she don't, she's going to think she needs a man she doesn't want, and she's going to stay. Self-improvement is very important. And it's not that the woman don't have it in her, that particular woman or any other particular woman who thinks that way. It's not that they don't have the greatness in themselves. It's they don't see it. That's why they don't think they can make it without this dude that they don't want. They don't believe that they can actually build a life. You know what? I could be a lawyer and have 6 figures in the bank or whatever. They don't believe that. They don't see that. So they cling to that life instead of the life that they could have by letting go of that and working and building on this next life. And a lot of them, they can't stay single long enough, or they can't stay without men long enough. There's always got to be another man. And the problem with that is when actually a right one does come along, you might not even be able to reciprocate anyway because you got too much energy you're dealing with. You're texting this one, or sleeping with this one. It's going to be difficult when the right one come along for you to be really reciprocate. You might get lucky and pick the motherfucker, but then again, probably not. Not if you doing all that with all this energy of other men. You're going to be confused more than anything. But that all goes back to what? The same shit. Not understanding the greatness within yourself. That's why you're seeking for the approval or the validation or the love of all these men. Or a man. It could be just one man, but it so happens that you got to deal with this one or this one or this one because they all not adding up to what you want. So just imagine a woman who just broke up with somebody who don't have that, who don't see that greatness within herself. She's going to do that. She's going to talk to multiple men. A woman who does, she'll be like, you know what? I need a detox from men for a while because I just got out of a relationship with this guy. Let me fall back for a while and just work on me. She don't need the approval and attention and all this bullshit from the man. She's going to do it the right way. But hey, people gonna do what they do, man. I don't know what to tell them. Eventually, hopefully, they'll see the greatness within themselves because it's in everybody. Just everybody don't see it. That's the problem. It's always been there. It always will be there. It's never too late. A lot of people feel like it's too late. It's never too late. The greatness is there. You just gotta find that shit. I'm hungry for that greatness. I want to keep seeking it every day. To learn myself every day, to become a better person every day. You know, it ain't about how much money a person got or something. Because that greatness, if you know, like the pie on the fucking math, yeah, the money's cool, but the pie pointing towards seeking for the greatness is greater because that's going to bring you even more money anyway. If you seek for the greatness within yourself first, all other things will be added to you. Remember, seek the kingdom of God. Guess what? The kingdom of God is basically seeking for that greatness within yourself, meaning that that person who you really are. You know what I mean? The spirit in yourself. Who is that? What is that? Seek that. And then you won't need blunts and all that shit to feel happy and all that, because it's within yourself, man. That happiness and all that shit that we be looking for out here, out there, out, man, it's within yourself. Then you'll have 10,000 cars if you want them. But you'll also be happy because you seek for the greatness within yourself first. But if you don't, you can have 10,000 cars and be miserable because you don't have that inner greatness, happiness. Happiness is part of that inner greatness. There's so much shit that go into that inner greatness. It's not just one little thing. Imagine a woman who really feels she's beautiful versus a one that don't. You know how much more the woman who don't think she's beautiful going to seek attention and approval from men. And then, you know how many men are going to be out there trying to sleep with women? She's bound to run into the wrong one and get enticed by the wrong one, man. But if she got that approval within herself, she's going to be what most men would call stuck up or too hard to get. Because she requires a man to look for more within her other than just her sex or her looks. And most of these women usually don't lead with their looks like that. When a woman is constantly leading with her looks, that's a red flag. I mean, constantly. I ain't saying the woman want to look good and shit like that. Every woman does. But constantly, 24/7, that's a red flag. Because she's using her looks to try to entice you, not who she is. Not who she is. No different than a man. Every pick, he got money in his hand and all this other shit. I'm a rapper. Look at all the money in my hand. Every pick you see him in. Trying to use money to entice you instead of him. Because he doesn't feel like that inner greatness is great enough. You see what I'm saying? He thinks the money makes him that inner. He thinks the money is the inner greatness that makes him great. She thinks the looks is what makes her great. Now, the inner greatness in you could make you $1 million or let's say $1 billion, right? The inner greatness in you helped you become a billionaire. Yeah, you are great but it's not necessarily the money. It's the greatness in you, how you navigated to get to that $1 billion. What makes you great. It's not necessarily the money. Like, man, he's worth $1 billion. That's why he's great. No, it's more of what he did to accumulate that. How he thought and how he moved. You see what I'm saying? What he did, how he moved, the choices he made in life and shit like that. That's what made him great. Because it's tough. It's going to be hard for you to be worth $1 billion and not have some inner greatness unless you're born with a silver spoon. I just don't see it. Like, it's going to take discipline, wisdom, all type of shit. It ain't going to be easy. So sometimes when they say a man with money, it don't mean shit. I don't know. It depends. It depends. It don't make the man, right? But it can't really be overlooked all the time, especially if you're dealing with a man who doesn't put it first. Like it's a secondary thing, but his greatness is the first thing that he puts out. But it just so happens his greatness is how he gets money. Like everything just accumulates by him being a great person. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Some people might have a wife because they're a great man. Then you got some people who have a wife because they feel like the wife makes him the great man. And vice versa. It has nothing to do with them being a great man or a great woman. They're married, they got a wife because they feel like that makes them the great woman or man. Instead of actually becoming the person who basically attracted a wife or a husband because they are a wife or husband material type of guy. I'm not going to keep talking about this shit anymore, man. Another thing which I got to say with that inner greatness is your diet. You'll have more control over what you eat and all that other shit. A lot of times food is another comfort that we go after. Just like a blunt. Food is no different than a blunt. Or a beer. Or drugs, whatever. It's the same thing. Or men or women. It's sex. Same thing. Same thing. It's all the same thing. It can all kill you. It can all be bad for your health, bad for everything. So this shit really got to be looked at on all levels, man. When it comes to this inner greatness that we're talking about, it's got to be looked at on all levels. And you'll laugh at rejection. You won't get mad anymore. You laugh at it. Because you'll be like, I don't know why she don't like me. She's stupid, I guess. It won't be, man, she don't like me, man. I'm ugly, man. It won't be that. It won't be that as a woman either. He don't like me. I must be ugly. You're going to look at it as, I don't know why he don't like me. He's stupid, I guess. I'm being honest. I don't look at rejection. I'm going to say this and I'm done. I don't look at rejection as me being rejected. I look at it as that person rejecting themselves. Because I know what I'm going to do if I was with somebody. I know who I am as a person. And it ain't just money. It could be anything. A woman could benefit from being with me mentally, not just money-wise. There's a lot of ways a woman... I feel like if a woman is in a relationship with me, even if we don't work out in the end, there's no way that woman is going to say that that person didn't have an impact on my life. And it's going to be a good impact. You can't buy that. Even though money might play a part in it. Like you was a provider for the woman. You was always there when that might play a part. But the impact that I'm talking about is the whole shebang. It ain't just one little thing. But in this time, you're looking at people who are just trying to get shit off of people. They don't care about who's best for them and none of that shit. These men and women do not care about who's best for them and all that. They're looking for, come-ups and self-esteem boosts and shit like that. And that's because they lack that inner greatness. If they did not lack the inner greatness, then they would not be using people. They would not be doing people wrong. That's part of being great. That's part of being great, not shitting on people and shit, doing them wrong, using them and shit. You don't have to use people when you have that inner greatness. You go get it yourself. I don't got to use you for your energy. I don't got to call you up because, I feel sad and I need happiness, pats on my back, so let me call her up. I don't have to do that. If I'm already great, I can handle that myself. I can handle depressed days by myself. You see? I don't have to call up other people and use their energy because I can use the energy of my inner greatness to get me through that day. I'm just speaking facts, man. It's what a lot of people do. The hell did those Man, I hope I didn't take the motherfuckers in. That's what a lot of people do. I'm down, I'm out, I'm sad, I'm hurt. Let me call somebody to make me feel better because I don't know that shit is within myself to do for myself. So now I go out and look for it in other people. You see, that's what I'm saying. People don't realize or recognize the power and the greatness that they have within themselves. So they seek for it within other things or other people. Damn. There it is. All right, y'all, man. I'm done, man. Just understand that there's greatness within all of y'all, man. And it's always going to be there. It never goes away. So you feel like you losing the life right now? You still can seek this inner greatness within yourself. You feel like you winning right now? Don't think that you got it in a bag. Anything in life could happen. If you smart enough, you understand. There's no such thing as having something in a bag. You know what I mean? Nothing's promised. Nothing's guaranteed. You got to keep your foot on the gas. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't know everything, so you still got to learn. You still got to self-improve. There's no such thing as stopping. You know what I mean? I don't know why people think that they going to get this far and that's it, I'm good. Nah, it never stops. When it comes to learning, none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifetime thing. Because after, even if you achieved all your shit, all your greatness, whatever you want to consider that to be or whatever, you got kids, you got to teach them. Even if they're not your kids, it could be just somebody you see at the YMCA, the future, the youth. You still got to provide them gems. Not gems like you thinking. Jewels, gems, GM, GEM. You still got to help them. You know what I'm saying? It never stops, man. It never stops. I just helped somebody yesterday with at my job. So they didn't have to load up all they shit on the truck and then bring it to the other store or whatever. It's all the same shit. I'm already going to past the other store anyway. It's all the same shit. Why would I allow them to have to load up all that shit when I could just help them out in a major way? Not just physically, how I thought and how we was going to do it, all that shit. Basically, I had to pull out another level. I had to pull out another level on me, like, damn, I gotta get to this level. Sometimes it be like that in life, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, in life in general. Work, at home, just shit you going through. Sometimes you gotta pull out that extra strength, like, man, fuck, now I gotta go to this level. It's gonna take this level to get through this shit. Damn, the bitch kept my kid and she's hiding it. Man, I gotta get this money right so I can get this lawyer and fight back. Shit like that, man. Or he got me pregnant, he don't want to be the dad. Now I gotta pull out all this inner strength in me. I gotta go to a whole nother level. It is what it is, man. Y'all have a good night.